Hey, what's good, y'all? 574 Brando, back with another video. And today's video, I'm gonna do another playoff team, a potential finals team in Philadelphia 76ers. Currently, they are 49-25. They've lost back-to-back, I think. They lost back-to-back to the Warriors yesterday, well, 2 days ago, and they lost to the Suns last night. So they're still third in the East, 26-11 at home, 23-14 on the road, top 10 on offense and defense. Joel Embiid is an MVP favorite, which he should be, averaging 33.6 points, 54% from the field, 35% from three, 10.3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and almost 2 blocks. He's been dominant. And James Harden, he's been doing his thing. He's not Houston James Harden. That guy's never coming back. But he's averaging 21 points per game, 44 from the field, 38% from three, 10.8 assists. He leads the league in assists. Very solid year for James Harden. Could be an all-NBA guard, maybe. And Tyrese Maxey averaging 20 points, 47% from the field, and 41 from three. So their big three is balling out. Over the offseason, they got DeAnthony Melton from Memphis. They traded Danny Green for him after Danny Green tore his ACL in the playoffs. Very good defensive guard. If you didn't watch the Memphis Golden State series last season, he did. I ain't gonna say he shut down Steph, but he did make things a little difficult for him. And they also picked up PJ Tucker. Everybody wants a PJ Tucker on their team, so that's a good pickup for them. And at the trade deadline, they traded for Jalen McDaniels from Charlotte. I don't know why Charlotte even got rid of him. He was super young. I think he's only like 24, maybe like a little older, but very solid 3-and-D guy. He has length. He's versatile. He can do a lot for him, so good pickup for them. His biggest surprises for Philly this year is Tyrese Maxey. I mean, not the stats. I mean, we all know what Tyrese Maxey is capable of, but it's just his role. His role has changed a lot. Like beginning of the year, he was starting next to Harden, but that wasn't working out defensively. So they started Melton instead. That brings Tyrese Maxey off the bench. And then I think now recently he's been starting too. So I don't know. His role has been changing, but he really hasn't, been salty about it or just doing the most. I mean, he's a young guy. He is due for a contract extension. I think soon, might be next year. So if that was any other young player, they would be super mad about that. But shout out to him. And Paul Reed, B-Ball Paul, he's been playing pretty good. He's been effective in his minutes. Because whenever Embiid's down on the floor, they really need productive minutes at the center position. And he's been doing that. He's not like the biggest guy. Like when he's playing at the 5, they basically playing small ball. So yeah, so he's been pretty decent so far. Those are my surprises. My biggest disappointment, Montrezl Harrell. Oh, his career is most likely done. He really hasn't done nothing this year. He hasn't done in the last couple of seasons since he signed with the Lakers that one season after his Sixth Man of the Year season. So yeah, and I'm just disappointed. They just didn't find like another quality backup big for Embiid. Like the thing that sucked about last year when they traded Ben Simmons, I mean they had to do it. He wasn't doing anything, but they traded Seth Curry, a good shooter for them, and they traded Andre Drummond, who was perfect, like a perfect backup big for Philly. Like, yeah, they missed out on that one, but they got James Harden, so at the end of the day, it's a good trade. And Ben Simmons, he's out for the year, so. My X factor for Philly is Tobias Harris. His numbers have dropped a little bit, but as long as he can just stay engaged and just keep taking those shots that the teams be giving him, man, like they should be fine. He does get paid a lot of money. I feel like he's been on this contract for a while, but he got this extension when he first got traded to Philly back in 2019. So yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he's been on this contract for a while, but yeah, he's an X factor. And then another X factor is Doc Rivers and James Harden. Yeah, I mean, we all know about their playoff history. Doc Rivers, he's blown like the most 3-1 leads. James Harden doesn't show up for big games for real. Like last year, he was saying the ball didn't find him, that was very goofy of him to even say. And my playoff expectations for them, I mean, we all know they are a finals contender if they really want to get there. But since they are the 3rd seed, they're going to have to get through Boston and Milwaukee. Like, they don't have to get through both of those teams to even get to the championship. So they have a tough road ahead of them. But I mean, they match up perfectly with the Bucks. I mean, when they match up with the Bucks, the games are super close. Philly did in their 17 or 18 game winning streak. I mean, they played really well against Milwaukee, especially you have Embiid. He can guard Giannis. And yeah, but they struggle against Boston because Boston, they throw a lot of bodies at Embiid. They can clamp up Harden. They can control Maxey. Like, I don't know, they match up way better. Well, they don't match up good with Boston. Boston matches up really well for them. But I mean, this whole playoff run really relies on Harden and Embiid, really, and Doc Rivers, of course. Embiid, to me, he's really not like a playoff choker. I mean, he really shows up in the playoffs. He always gets like some weird injury, or that one year when he had like diarrhea or something. Like, I don't know. There's always someone Embiid in the playoffs. Harden, he has a lot of bad playoff games, even going back to the OKC days against the Spurs and stuff. And Doc Rivers, we already know Doc Rivers, but they can win the championship. It's just a lot of questions that's like getting in the way of it. So I mean, I hope Philly can win it, because I mean, I love Embiid. I would love to see him get far, at least get to a finals, even win it. But I mean, you need more than that to win. So yeah. But those are my notes for the 76ers. Very short video. But those are my notes for Philly. The video is kind of short, but if you like this video, hit the like button. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the couples channel. It's gonna pop up on the screen. Make sure you guys subscribe to my girl's channel, K Rochelle. It's gonna pop up on the screen. She just dropped a new video of a good up and coming young artist. So make sure y'all go check out that video. And yeah, I'm out.